Hello my Canasta friends, welcome to Canasta Class Clinic. In this video we'll be discussing basics, tips, and strategies all about Canasta. Our topic will be about when your partner opens, should you lay down all your cards on your next turn or should you delay putting down the cards to match your partner? So let's talk about that in the next couple of slides, and then we'll go on to real canasta and play a few games. I love hearing from you, so put any comments in the chats below or email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. Let's learn and grow together as canasta players. Before we get started, please let's connect and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell to get notifications when I post new videos. Hit the like button so you can be thumbs up for those videos you enjoy, and share with fellow canasta friends so they learn and grow also. Be sure again to put anything in the comments. I love engaging with you and talking about canasta. Thank you for all your love and support when watching these videos. If you would like to, you can give a small monetary donation and become a channel member. There's 3 levels to choose from. Go to the home screen next to subscribe and hit join, and you can read all about becoming a channel member. Thank you for joining and becoming a member. Let's get on with our topic. Once your partner opens, do you delay melding your cards on your next turn, or do you immediately meld them? I get this question time and time again when teaching. So the basics. When opening, if you're the opener, it is best practice, ideally, that you put down the least amount of cards. So your partner would be putting down the least amount of cards if they're opening, putting down their initial meld. They're going to hold back any additional pairs they have in their hand to be able to pick the pack. Obviously, picking the pack is the key if you haven't figured that out yet in this canasta game. You want to hold your extra cards that you have of the rank that you melded in the hopes that when you pick the talon, you will get a matching card and you will have a pair. Because your opponents will believe that you laid down all of that rank, and then you can pick the pack going around if you're the initial opener. If you're the person who is melding next of the partnership, meaning adding cards to the opening, if you immediately meld all your cards in your hand, you will end up with little cards to be able to close canastas, and then you might be also forced to discard cards that you don't want to, such as 7s or aces, and also cards that might give your opponents the pack, which would give them the advantage in the game. Picking the pack is the key. For example, if your partner melded a wild card and 2 10s, and you have a pair of 10s in your hand, putting down those pairs of 10s will not make a canasta. You're just putting it in 5th position, which will give an easy discard to the opponents. Hold on to those 10s, and then your opponents will believe you don't have any 10s. So on their next turn, when they discard to you, they possibly will discard a 10, and you'll be able to pick the pack. And then this way you can make additional melds. Thinking strategy-wise, you really want to rack as many points as you can. Some people just get 2 canastas and get out. You probably want to get a few more, and you'll get that by picking the pack. However, warning, you must watch where all the players are during the game and what the score is for the overall game, the cumulative score. You don't want to hold too many cards in your hands if the opponents are going to go out, because you'll miss opportunities that you could have had or points that you could have collected. I often wait to unload all my cards in my hand once we have 1 canasta achieved. I like to get at least that 1 canasta and then cover my 3s. I keep most of the time cards in 4th position to allow my partner to pick the pack or myself, because I'm keeping a pair in my hand. The key to canasta, I believe, a tip would be to be patient, to be a patient player, and you'll be rewarded with the pack in the end. Try not to close a canasta with a wild when you first meld until you give your partner a chance to close it naturally. And remember, they pick the talon, which could have additional cards to help close those canastas natural. You get more points. Remember, it's 500 for natural and only 300 for pure. Playing other canasta games will help you learn strategy from others. Over the next few weeks, we'll be discussing classic canasta, where it all started. Then we will go into hand and foot and samba, and we'll talk about what each of those have in common with modern American canasta. Let's go on and play on real canasta and play a game. Please remember, if you're looking for a topic, search in the magnifying glass on the home screen and you can find videos on most topics you're looking for. Whether you want basics, tips, or strategies, I'm sure they're there. And if not, email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com or post in the comments below a video and I'll be sure to answer and post the topic that you're interested in. Let's go to Real Canasta. On Real Canasta, we're going to go to New Game, Fast Play, Meld base of 5, meaning once we have our initial meld, we need to have a base of 5 natural cards before adding a wild. And we're going invisible mode so that we can chat while we play, and we're going to start our next game. We're going to play to 8,500 points. Sort by rank. Put out your 3s, take a new card for your 3, and then take 1 for your turn. Sort again, and look if you have a clean triple. If you do not, you're not opening. You don't have to count your points. You also want to take a quick look if you can open with a special opener or a special hand. We could potentially have a special hand with pairs. We do need pairs of 7s, pairs of 2s, and pairs of jokers. Right now, I'm not going to think about a special opener. I'm going to put out my 6. I'm just keeping it in the back of my mind. I'm hoping to get a clean triple. We need too many cards for the special hand. Get rid of a queen. They put down 6s, jacks, and queens. My partner's opening. We match. I'm going to hold on to those pairs. I'm not going to put them out quite yet. That's 1 7. I feel like there's another one, but that's the first 7. I'm going to put out my 1 9 to put it in 4th position. And I'm going to put the 7 out. If I put my 2 5s out, that only gives us 5 cards with a wild. I'm not going to be able to add another wild, and I need another 5. Now the 4, that was a bad move in my opinion, but we'll see how that goes. I'm going to put out 9. I don't want to get, I guess I'm going to forego a 7. That's 2 7s in there. There's my 5. What I was waiting for. There's another 5 and 2 4s. And I got to get rid of all these 7s before they go out. They're not going out though because they don't have any canastas. I have 1 9. I have 2 wilds that I can close it, but I'll give my partner 1 more turn. Now I will put out all my other cards. So I was very patient. And I'm going to discard a queen. They can't pick it up. Or a 6 would have been good too, but a queen is 10 points. I'm going to start getting rid of the 7s. Put out your 3. We picked an 8. I'm going to close the 9s. And I have to get rid of 3 7s. I don't want to pick the pack anymore. This pack's going to be dirty. I'm going to put out my kings. Maybe my partner has some kings they can add to it. This is, put out my 10. This is 3 7s. 3 sevens, 1 ace, 3 aces. There's an 8, a 2 I can add to it, a wild card. That was good to be able to get rid of my wild card. Game's over. So we were all holding on to a pair of aces. The other team had 2 sevens. I had 2 sevens and a 7. They weren't all in there. Wow, look how close the score is. We both got 1,780. They got 1,750. So close. On to the next round. We play to 8,500 points. Sort by rank. You have to wait till your turn to put out the 3s. Put out your 3, take a new card, pick a card for your turn. And we need 125. The other team also does. We have our clean triple, so we could look to see if we have 125, but we only have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We have a little bit of ways to go. My partner threw a queen. I can throw a queen. We want to match up. My partner threw a 10. I'll throw a 10. I have 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. My partner threw an 8. I'm not throwing 8s. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. My partner's opening. 4s and 9s. Yuck. 1 7. 1 9 there. I am going to put out the 8. Giving up my 3 of a kind and hoping that they'll think I have no more 8s. Kind of baiting them. One 7. A 9. I don't have it. I'll put out another 8. Just be patient. It'll come. They had a couple 9s in their hand. They have 6s. I'm going to put out my 6. Four. I don't have it. Now I could put out my 1 4. My 1 4. And I know he doesn't have 8, so I'm going to discard the 8. Turn card, you decide if you should put out all your cards now. I think there's 4 7s in there. I'm going to put out my 3 kings. Aces are closed. I'm going to put out my ace. Nice, we can close kings for our second canasta. 10s are in 5th position. I can get rid of a 10. And we're down to our final card anyway. Oh, they got more points than us. Oh no, we got equal points. Wow, this game is neck and neck. 3,235 to 3,110. And we're now both at 155. Close game. We had a little more in the card count. Nice. Yikes, this is a terrible hand for 155. It's 1 7. My partner, that's 2 7s. My partner threw a 6. I want to keep my pair. It's the only pair I really have. Oh, thank the Lord. queens, 10s, and 8s. A 4, that's not helping. Okay, I'm going to put out my 1-8 to go in 4th position. I'm not going to put out my 10 in hopes of another 10 coming. And I'm probably not going to put out my queen. I'm going to put out a king. 3 7s. And I have a pair of 9s. So I can put out my queen at this point. I don't want to put out the 110. We got a bunch of 6s. I'm going to keep a pair of 6s. I'm going to put out my 3 5s, my 4s, and the jacks they have in king. He's going to have jacks or kings. I'll put out the king. I can't put out an ace or a 7. Oh, he didn't have a king. That's lovely. I have to get rid of 2 7s. I can put out another 4. 1 7. Now I can start getting rid of jacks. I'm going to put out my 6s. Got rid of that final 7. So there's 2 7s in there. Put out my 4. I'm not going to close it with the joker yet because maybe I'll pick something else that my partner will have. Let's put out the jacks. Discard. It's alright, that's pretty dirty in there. We could put the 10 on, but that's still not closing it. But it's already in 5th, so I'll add my 10 just to get the points. Oh, here's a 9. I could add a wild to that. I might keep my 10 for a discard. I don't want to do aces and 7s. They're in control of the 7s now. I think he has 3 7s in his hand. It's alright. Yep, we can go out. Nice. So he got stuck with 7s. He got a penalty of 1,500 points for that. We got 1,775. They got 35 points because they got the penalty. And we are now at 180, just over 5,000, and they're at 155. Sort by rank. Be patient. Don't put all your cards out. Oh, we have a long way to go, but we have some nice cards. Let's get rid of a 6. We need 3 of a kind. That's 1 7. We have 120. 30, 40, 50. We're not going to be able to use these baby cards. Let's get rid of them. One 7. 2 7s. 3. Where's our 3 of a kind? There it is, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We have plenty of points. Let's put out the aces. That's 140, 50, 60, 70. And actually, we could split this joker up. Remember, least amount of cards. And put out this. And we'll get rid of a jack. Oh, it's a nice pickup. We got an ace and a queen. Nice. Garbage. Pair of 5s. Nope. A queen. We have a pair of 9s now. Let's get rid of our ace. Oh, nice kings. And I can close them. We have our 2 canastas. Look at all the 3s they have. So in this instance, you want to get out as fast as you can because you want to, oh, they got a special. But you would want to get out, meaning end the game, because they had all these 3s and they didn't open yet. This game is excellent. We are so close. We have 6,000 and they have 5,645. We're both at 180. Sort by rank. Pick a card for your turn. Oh, no wild cards. And I need 180. So I'm going to go for a special hand of zip code, which is 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 3 of a kind, and 2 pairs. The risk of this is that I have 3 aces, 4 aces. Maybe I'm going for a different type of hand. I don't want to get rid of the 10. I want to get rid of the 9. There's another hand, which is 4, 4, 3, 3. Oh, it's 4, 4, 4, 4, and a pair. Oops. Oh, sorry, I've got this up here. Pick a card, a 5. We don't want that. It's 4, 4, 4, and a pair of wilds. Yikes, we don't have any wilds. That's not going to work. One, 7. Oh, there's a queen. Maybe we should get rid of an ace and try for the king. So that's 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 3 of a kind, and 2 pairs. Come on, king. 4. A 3. A 4. And the little baby 4. Everybody's holding on to kings and queens and jacks. Ah, are they trying to tell me to do 4s? I don't think I want to do that. Got a bunch of 4s already. My partner's open. I can no longer go for a special hand. But hopefully I can pick a special hand. Ooh, our 8s. We can close the 8s and we can add to the queens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want, that's not enough aces. Close the 8s. I'm going to add to the queens. I'm going to put out my 10s. They're not open yet. We're going to try to get out. That's 4 aces. No, 3 aces. I'll put the 7 out. Wow, nice game. So we have 6,000 points. I think all the aces are there, but let's just say 6,000. 3, 6, 9. That's 69. Ah, you know what? We don't have enough points for the game, but if I take this, I think we're going to have all the aces. Sometimes about the points. Oh, and all the 7s. Oh my goodness. What a fabulous game. That's crazy. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I just mess up? I might have messed up. Maybe we don't have all the aces. I'm going to hold a 4. Oh, what am I doing here? Put all the 4s out. We get another canasta. We might not have all the 7s. I said aces. Hopefully my partner has a 7. I doubt it. I don't think I can take them back once I lay them out. But we have enough canastas to offset it. A king. And I can't discard the queens because we already have queens are dead. The only safe card to discard 10s are dead. 6s and 9s is the only safe card. Wow. Very nice. I should never put out the 7s. But that's okay. We did super anyway. So make sure you know how many points are there. That gave us the points we needed in pure canastas in order to get to the 8,500 points. Otherwise, we would still be under the 8,500 points, and we wanted to win the game. They hadn't opened yet. What a nice game. I guess if you wanted to prolong your game, you could keep going, but how nice was that? I really was excited for that. We got 9,425. They got 4,480. That hand, we gained 3,425 points. They got negative 1,165. So again, be sure if you're looking for a topic, go to the magnifying glass, search for a topic or a tip or strategy that you're looking for. If it's not there, again, email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. I appreciate you being here each week and watching my videos every Monday evening at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, and that's PM in the evening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, and don't forget to become a channel member. I appreciate you coming each week. Thank you, everyone. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.